This story is about me, a 15 years old teenager who was accepted in Prepa Tech. To be honest, I wasn't used to this type of school system where you need a laptop or iPad for every class, the modern facilities, and basically this level of lifestyle. But I adapted quickly and without any problems. I didn't have a lot of expectations about myself, basically because I was learning about everything and I was a little impressed by the way some classmates were very adapted to this system and all this kind of stuff. Once I understood how everything works and how to be someone in this new place for me, I started to look forward to the future and ask myself, who do you want to be and how are you gonna make it? Some friends told me that I was paying too much attention to a few unnecessary aspects, but to be honest, I was very focused on improving my mind, my body, and my emotions. But all of that was thoughts and mindset, only that. Once I found a personal project where I was able to apply all this stuff and thus obtain true learning. This project was a little business. I started selling mazapanes, and that business turned it out into the beginning of my adventure. This business started thanks to my dad. He was the one who gave me the idea of selling this product, and he still is the one who takes me forward. And every time I make mistakes or I fail, he's there for me, giving me advice or something to make me feel better and help me to continue with my goals. Honestly, he's my model. He was the one who gave me the tools and facilitate my personal development and the way I relate to people today. Everything was perfect, everything was fine, but the pandemic was a significant challenge because it put my business on hold. It was a little bit discouraging, but I took it the best way. I remember one day I made a pause in my every aspect of my life, and I thought only about my short-term goal: start a business. I already started one, but now it's on pause, so I need to start another one. At the time, my general goal and the only thing in my mind was to be a successful man. So for me, success is the feeling of being a rich, wise, and honest man. So I needed to work on one thing at a time. I focus on how I'm gonna be wise. So I started my reading habit. For me, reading was my cornerstone for my new stage. My biggest problem at the moment was the continuous mental breakdowns and the desperation it caused me to want to be much more of what I can physically could be. After these situations, I'm sure that the main learning was that I can be whatever I want, but everything is a process. You won't be rich from the night to the morning, you won't be wise from the night to the morning. You need to be patient, consistent, and disciplined. I had a lot of problems with my thoughts and this stuff, but my dad, besides he advised me when I need advice, he coaches me at every time. It's incredible how he made a whole confident space where I can be myself and make mistakes so I can learn from them. But also my friends were part of this stage, but especially Ari and Vicky, they were for me and I was for they when we needed us. In this stage, I had a lot of mental breakdowns, a lot of feelings and thoughts at the same time, but they take me back to earth and return my focus into my goal. Coming back from the pandemic, my friends told me that I was different. I had better conversation, I was happier, I looked very well, I have a better attitude. That was the moment when I knew that all my effort gave me the results that I wanted. And now I know that my mindset and my discipline became my most powerful weapon and my most important resource. Now I'm finishing the high school and I think that the university is the next step. I can see how far I came thanks to my continuous effort, and to be honest, now I want to transmit a little bit of my knowledge. I know that I'm not the wiser man in this world, but in my own way and with my people, I can help them and be with them in case they need someone who guides them on darkest time.